Okay, Moreland Energy Foundation is the lead proponent in Moreland Solar Cities, which is one of seven federal government-funded solar cities around Australia. Moreland Solar Cities consists of four key components that you can see up there on the board. Zero Carbon Moreland is the community outreach component of Moreland Solar Cities, which is the public face, I suppose, of Moreland Solar Cities, which involves reaching out to the community, the residential, business and community sector to reduce their emissions. The Energy Hub is a social enterprise program as part of Moreland Solar Cities, run in conjunction with the Brotherhood of St Lawrence to retrofit a whole bunch of low-income houses in the municipality. The Coburg Initiative is Moreland City Council's program to redevelop Central Coburg by the year 2020 as part of their commitment under the the state government's Activity Centres program. And our role in that is to make sure that that's as sustainable as possible and that there's no net increase in emissions for the extra residents and businesses that come into the area as part of that redevelopment. And finally, Moreland Energy Services involves creating a business that will deliver sustainable energy services across Moreland. One such service may be to implement gas-fired cogeneration in the Coburg Initiative. So gas-fired cogeneration, or any cogeneration, is a form of decentralised energy or distributed energy. It involves matching supply and demand. So for example, instead of generating electricity down in the Latrobe Valley where 70% of the input energy goes up the chimneys as waste heat, it involves bringing that generation to the point of demand and capturing the waste heat to provide services such as hot water and space heating. Hence the name combined heat and power. And it's nothing new. The first power station in Manhattan was a combined heat and power plant back in 1880, so it's sort of going back to the past, really. So what we've done to highlight the opportunities within Coburg is that we've shown that we can dramatically reduce emissions within the central Coburg area by the targeted application of cogeneration. We produce a range of energy maps. These ones here are greenhouse gas emission maps for the central Coburg region. The big spikes that you can see on the left-hand side to the top are the supermarkets, the three big supermarkets to the west of Sydney Road. And we were concentrating in this example on the other three large emitters of CO2 in the area, which is the council offices, the pool and a new development on the Coburg High site. And we showed that with the application of cogeneration at this point for those three sites to provide heat, power and hot water, that we could reduce emissions by 62% across those three sites. So we believe that cogeneration has a big role to play as a transition fuel towards a zero emissions future and a sustainable energy future.